Yo. This one's going to be more packed with info. Yesterday's was a quick overview of Casper, and I've actually got more information on Casper right here because they're big wallets. If we open this right now, are accumulating at a record pace. Look at how much money this brother's putting into Casper at 0.75 to about 0.85 cents. That's the buy zone which they are accumulating in. If we check out as well, there's a few confluences on what we're thinking in terms of the bullish signals, and potentially we could be seeing an alt season soon. I think Bitcoin is going to go higher. Casper is facing resistance right now at around 8 cents. Bitcoin looks like it's rejecting also because we've got a very volatile week ahead. I think if we do get dips are for buying. If we get this 100k region right here, it is for buying, bro. Because Bitcoin is probably going to go up. It's becoming more of a safety hedge, especially in crypto. I wouldn't go all in on altcoins. I'd be very careful, especially if you're trading on like Dex Screener and all these coins which are eventually going to go to zero. Look at this. I was seeing this pumping and now it's down minus 70% in a day. If you had a grand, you'd be left with £300 in that fart cat as well. Down 60%. It's a bit of a joke how these things move. Let's look at the liquidations because this is very important. Very important. On the 1 day it looks like it wants to go down. Maybe slightly longer on the 7 day, but on the 30 day it's quite even too. So I think we could get a lot of volatility, especially moving into this week, where we're going to get the FOMC meeting where we're looking like it's going to stay paused. It looks like it does want to stay paused. Let's move over to the Twitter side of things today. And with the Casper, I've actually noticed with Luna as well. You know, Luna on virtuals, it can actually do more than you think. So people are adding Luna back to the virtuals. Is a leader in the media powerhouse cluster, an OG agent that reached 240 mil during hype earlier in cycle. ACP is coming and AI content creation is picking up. Easy 10x from here. I think it is the leading agent and virtuals are backing it highly, you know, with Luna. That's why people are buying AlphaKek as well. Because it's sort of like the media powerhouse. That's what they're calling it as well. So Luna by virtuals. I can't actually find it right now. Is this coming up here? So Luna. Terror powered by Luna. Is this it? Is it this? No, it's not this at all. I can't find it right now. We'll find out on a different day. The crypto market is like hockey. You need to know where the puck is going, not where it is now. I remember shilling Vader during the dark times when 99.9% of people thought Virtual's ecosystem was dead, telling anyone who would listen to stake Vader to get into early stage AI agents like Swarm and Billy, but not many people listened. A couple of months later in April, I followed up hardshell of Virgin Genesis launches, some listed but most faded. Now all of a sudden today everyone wants to stake Vader, and I'm benefiting from a popularity boost in Vader's price soaring. Try to set the trend, don't chase it. Master this and the market will always reward you despite how big or small your influence is. So let me ask you these questions. Do you know where the puck is going next? If not, let me give you a hint with these 3 letters. ACP.
And when we go like this, you know, there is some Vader that needs to be staked, but just keep in mind, if you stake that Vader, you will get access to the next project and the next project that seems to have this, you know, this nice token economics. And when we go like this, you know, there is some Vader that needs to be staked, but just keep in mind, if you stake that Vader...
ACP. Let's actually check ACP today, because he has actually told us about a lot of tokens. Is ACP on base? It's on Ethereum. That looks horrific, but maybe he's on about a different one and a token launch. Because he knows about the tokens, bro, especially on virtuals. He doesn't get many things wrong. If we look at the portfolio, I'm not going to actually log in, but let's see Vader, because Vader did like a 6x and I actually benefit. I sold Vader. It's pumping again, but I took my profits. It looks like it still wants to soar higher. What's virtual saying? Everything is pumping today as well. I think we can get a very volatile week ahead, and once we do get the volatility, it may be a good time to buy. certain projects. What crazy chart. Stock price minus 59%, revenue 2,400%. Oscar, OSCR, the stock. So we're doing more so learning today. I'm not actually bringing you guys normal videos and projects like I normally do. We're doing learning. That's what I like to do in these videos. To be honest, even if people don't watch them, I'm learning, so I don't care. Oscar Health. I have insurance, to be honest. It's pretty cheap. I don't know how they make money in it. The margins are flat though. The overall financial looks good. Are these flat margins in the room with us? Why are people shilling this, bro? Oscar, undervalued. I'm starting a position in this. Let's ask ChatGPT. Is Oscar a good stock to buy and why? In simple terms. Let's see if it searches it. Oscar Health is currently trading at $13.95. Here's a simple breakdown to help you decide if it's a good stock to buy. Strong earnings growth, 0 to 48%. The stock has received a consensus hold rating from analysts with some buy recommendations. Suggest a potential increase of up to 57% from the current stock price. High valuations. Price to earnings ratio is significantly higher than its peers, indicating the stock may be overvalued. What is its PE? What is its PE ratio? And is it in SPX 500? Mixed financials. While earnings have improved, revenue growth has slowed from 67% to 42%, which may raise concerns about future growth. The company has faced regulatory scrutiny in certain markets, which could impact its operation and reputation. Oscar Health shows potential with strong earning growth and positive analyst outlooks. However, its high valuation. If you're considering investing, it might be wise to monitor the stock closely or consult with a financial advisor. PE ratio is negative, indicating the company is not profitable at this time. A negative PE suggests the company is incurring losses. Wow. Is not included in S&P. And it doesn't look good. I'm not going near that, bro. No way. I know it's just based off a ChatGPT conversation. You probably should do more research, but I don't want to go near it. Spooky stuff. These all look like rising wedges to me, bro. Looks like it's going to break down. Hopefully, they do, because it'd be a good buying opportunity for me. You are getting farmed starter pack. Yeah, Dex Screener tries to do all this garbage, bro. Look at this. If I click on this here, then you're going to see in the top, look at this. It wants you to buy USDP. Look at how much is pumped. It's a high market cap, 50 million market cap. You're getting farmed if you buy into there. Your money's getting taken. Just hold. We are going to the moon. The dev's wallet. They're always selling and dumping on you. I'm crossing Dex Screener, bro. You don't even buy 30 projects. I'd rather just buy silver for an easy 10x. Why would I just not buy silver? Silver's probably going to be the greatest investment over the next few years. But people don't want to go near this. So stupid, bro. People always want to take risks and gamble and they want money today. But you're going to lose money today if you want money today. Israel and Iran have started a war on my portfolio. Real. Close yourself off from the news. What will be, will be. Our only job is to lock in, make money, save our families, free ourselves and escape the matrix. All season is the best time to buy. And I've said this before. You know, major caps in the top 100, they're the ones you want to be looking at. So the top 100 have a few tokens which are definitely guaranteed going to pump because they're going to make an ETF. For example, Solana, Ethereum. It may take a while. You may need a basket of them. You may need to diversify. Hyperliquid looks good, but it's pumped too much. I won't go near that. Sui, potentially as well. I also like Monero, but it has pumped, so I won't go near it. And then Casper, because it looks undervalued. It hasn't pumped. There's a lot of FUD. So there's option for growth. And it's a proof of work. But if you have majority BTC, Ethereum and Solana, you won't do too bad because the majority of the money will be flowing into the top coins. Especially with alt season index being at 18. So it's very low. If you invested 10k in Intel 25 years ago, you'd have 5.5k. Holy moly. How much has the dollar gone down from 25 years ago? Should we actually do that? Whether it was better holding Intel or the dollar. So what was it? 25 years ago. So how much? So 2000s. Let me go on to the 3-month chart. So in the 2000s, if you bought the dollar, how much money have you lost? This is actually very, very interesting. Let's see. If I do this from here, 20%. So if you had 10 bags, you'd have 8 bags now. I know it's not that bad, but here it was worse. That's still bad. You'd have 8k. War equals money printer. Money printer equals liquidity. Liquidity is Bitcoin on steroids, which is what we want. The S&P as well. This looks awful, bro. This looks awful. Abysmal. I know he's just drawn a few lines on a graph and it can't go higher, especially if the money printers go on, but still. Crazy how Israel seemed to bomb Iran 3 to 4 weeks before Pepe prints a new all-time high. It's almost like they're playing with us, bro. Let's see that the relative strength index at these points in time as well. Maybe it could go lower though. Yeah, maybe it could go lower. We could get one dip, especially going into FOMC, and then we fly higher. Hopefully, we get another meme season, bruh. Key events. Markets react to Israel-Iran escalation on Monday. It's actually reacted quite well. OPEC monthly report Monday. May retail sales data Tuesday. Fed interest rate cut decision Wednesday. US market close Juneteenth Thursday. Philadelphia Fed manufacturing index on Friday. We have a volatile week ahead of us. Well, that was a great all season. Look at ETH. It looks so butter. It looks dead. Men only want one thing on the other's chart, bro. That's all I want. I want this to be a wedge. I want this to fly, and I won't ask for anything else in life. Ever. Ever. Never. Portfolio minus 70. Mental health unstable. Relationship forever alone. Me when BTC rebounds 5% at 2 a.m. Oh my god. Please don't be this person. Don't be this cat. S&P, we have a problem. We have a very big problem. Very, very, very big problem. Is there any gifs of Mika Richards? It's not even there, bruh. Very, very big problem. Bitug. Big. It's simple. Nuclear war doesn't happen. You don't buy, you're an idiot. If you buy, you're rich. Nuclear war happens. You don't, or you do buy, you're dead. So you might as well buy. Rate cuts. FOMC meeting June 17th. The fact Jerome Powell still has his job is because Trump has gotten what he wants. Rate cuts and quantitative easing. Money printer go burr. We are so close. Huddle. Ape in world. Liberty Financial. Where is this token, bro? Is it like a basket of cryptos? World Liberty Financial Institutions. This is the last post in the thread. The takeover continues. Where is their token, though? I actually don't want to touch it if Andrew Tate's saying it. I'm going to be honest. It's going to be a dirty rug. You've seen this before. BTC reversal is coming. Elon Trump fight. Iran-Israel war. It has to be pullbacks. I can't believe it's only pulling back by that amount. Cumulative longs down to 101k. Hopefully we go there, flush it all out, then go up to 111. The labour market is softening. It's deteriorating, bruv. It ain't softening. Say it how it is. Iran has cancelled nuclear talks with the US, which was set to take place. Iran media report Israel struck energy sites in Iran. When to accumulate like smart money, geopolitical tension, exchange flushes when others are fearful. Crypto was made for this. There was a lot of Israeli stuff going on as well. Risk to reward is more powerful than your win rate. You can win 30% of the time and still come out ahead if your losses are small and your winners run. Factors. Yo, this is mad about the dollar, by the way. That's mad, bro. Holy moly. That is mad. Watch that video again. Go back if you have to. That is actually crazy. Let me post this to my Telegram. Let me post this garbage to my Telegram. Can I download it? No, I can't. We'll have to share it. Copy the link. Slap it in my Telegram. You want to join my Telegram, you know what you have to do. Go in the description, my dog. And now, do we have any more posts?
On memes. You are not betting on what's funny or what's going to be popular for 1 week. You are betting on people, a critical mass of diamond-handed believers. You are betting on a community where people are inspired and obsessed to the extreme, where the coin is people's whole identity. This is not an attention economy. This is a trust economy. Don't bet on things that can be hot for 1 week. Bet on things that can persist forever. You are not betting.
I can't imagine the hype. How many followers has this got? Can't imagine the hype if Ryoshi comes out as Omikami. Don't get me wrong, he's got a lot of followers, but if Ryoshi Research posts about Omikami, if it gets the exchanges it's supposed to get, tell me what you think is going to happen. What the flip do you think is going to happen, bro? We've seen it happen with Crazy Tokens. We've seen it happen with Aura. That's all it needs. One exchange listing. One. That is it. Imagine fighting this robot, bro. If anybody can beat this, I want to hire you. That's crazy, bro. Look how quick they are, man. You wouldn't stand a chance. Keep trucking along, doing its debasement thing. 89% of all BTC's price action is explained by global liquidity. Then by definition, almost all news and narrative is noise. Enjoy your weekend. Factos. Israel doesn't want us to have an alt season yet. Blame the Jews. Blame the Jews, bruh. Look at this, just really worried about something like this. Flipping heck. That is not good. Iranian missiles have struck Tel Aviv. Is this real or is it fake and pre-recorded? Can't tell. Quality's horrific also. COVID didn't stop Bitcoin. Russia, Ukraine didn't. Gary Gensler, Israel, Gaza, Israel, Iran. Enjoy the pullback, accumulate. Get ready for the next leg up. Stabled everything. $46, bro. What have you stabled? Good job selling your bag to BlackRock before the biggest bull ever because World War III was trending on Twitter, you dumb. Wow. He was down, he actually managed to pull this back. How do I explain this to my dad? We're still going lower on the alt BTC pair though. But then after that, we may get an alt season.